Go say hi. Seeing someone was dragged through here. I've never seen this much blood before. That was my best chance to get some answers. Who else is still down here? Years and years of reports, logs, and files. Okay. Take that. And I'll take this. Day 200. It's been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders with whom I have shared my existence for the past 8 months. Partly due to my enforced retreat from the basement territory, not too long ago their behavior became overtly aggressive, and so I have attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secured myself within one of the smaller rooms above it, the only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I may have been recovering from a minor operation, which I was forced to conduct myself without the aid of anesthetic. Even if I did not have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work, so anesthetic was out. Okay. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may be becoming old and rusty, I still trust my penknife to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough. Simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick glue-like substance foaming on my tongue. I was forced to accept that I'd become infected through constant toxin ingestion. Day 300. Another century of days comes and goes. It seems like so long since I escaped here. At some stage since my last entry, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I was originally fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mind systems, a cave-in has occurred, blocking any further progress. I was forced to return and accept whatever end life has in store for me. I can still hear my aggressive little friend scratching on the door to my cell. No, that was just me. He probably wrote that. With me on the other side, you know? Dang it, it's all empty. Oh no. What is this? Just like more spider symbols? Ooh. It's delicious. Oh, that's gross. Nice tongue, bro. Heard you banging the hammer around. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Alright, fiend. Get that burrowed out of this tunnel. Beef jerky! I mean, I guess that's it, right? We got the lighter. I'm guessing we had to get a lighter for here. So I feel like we had to get a lighter through here. Alright, so that's storage done. How do we save? Does it save automatically? There's a dog. Kind of want to go fighting him, you know? I can feel my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot, I better not stare it out. Anything within my field of vision might panic me, and then I'm a goner. Why? You have a hammer. If we get the jump on him... what's he gonna do to slow us down, you know? There he is. is. What a chump. He may have just heard me. Okay, so do we go into the offices next, I guess? Offices, then explosives, then workshop? You dumb dog. Now you'll never find me. Good luck, puppy. I'm going to go into here. Feeling we're eventually going to have to fight one of the dogs anyways, you know what I mean? August 15th, 1945. Command Bunker Emergency Airstrips Zulu. Weekly report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance to be carried out twice weekly from here on in due to increasing snowfall. 1 wounded. The 1 wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. The Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop armory. And succeeded in blowing off a couple fingers. I take partial responsibility for this in that I allowed them to access the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom, and I'm sure that's where they learned the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up the manual in the chest in my office. I will keep the key on my person at all times. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined, and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. The base is so disconnected sometimes, I feel as if this war could end, and we might not even hear about it out here. Supply requisition order, dynamite for excavation purposes, 7 bayonets. Not necessary in my opinion, but procedure states we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick for removing the ice that forms on the external hatch. 1 pair of reading glasses, category C, 7C. An order for myself. My glasses are rather in a poor state and of repair and could do with replacing. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structures are being fortified from potential bond damage, and excavation of previously caved-in areas is going ahead. 1 point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried beneath the earth and discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after martial duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of the light which constantly emanates from it. Okay, so he said he has a key on his body. Does that mean we're going to have to find like a corpse? Hey. Never mind, I think we just found it. We found this old key as well. I haven't really found any locked doors, so what is this? Okay, interesting. Dang. Copenhagen Post. Okay, researchers at the University of Copenhagen have discovered that mine-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rock may be the cause of high suicide rates at the Greenland mine. The university, which has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities, first became interested in the workers of the northwestern lead mine last year. They discovered that even taking into account Greenland's naturally high suicide rate, local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high, at 46 deaths per 100,000 populace, compared to the national average of 29. On further investigations, experts diagnosed with many of the miners symptoms in common with earlier stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This has prompted researchers to hypothesize that natural deposits of lysergic acid, a pH 4 formula recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties, may have been present in the rocks. Few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Inuit, I think it's Invit spirits, known as the Turgate, live in the mountains. University is awaiting results of chemical testing. Studies continue. Okay, interesting, interesting. Anything in here? Anything in here? Batteries. I feel like I'm playing Outlast all over again. Let's touch this thing that we shouldn't touch. A man, an old man clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before. Still, I know this man before me is Howard. I call him Father. I gotta stay hydrated. It was different, but the same that time. Like I had more control, but over what? Okay. A picture of a British platoon. Must date back to World War II. I suppose this mine was converted into some kind of bunker. Decompose. Typewriter. The classic typewriter. Not a jerky. I'm guessing the beef jerky we can probably use to attract the dog, right? Alright, that's fine. I'll get to that in a second. Painkillers, nice. More beef jerky. Okay. Yeah, my guess is that I have to attract the dog with that. I kind of want to try killing the dog. So this is probably the key that goes in here, right? Yep. Got it. Big Book of Explosives. Black match fuse. The black match fuse is one of the oldest, simplest, and most reliable fuses in modern pyrotechnics. It's easy to create, essentially consisting of just string and gunpowder. But be warned, the chemicals concerned will stain clothing, and as always, due concern is advised. Okay. String, preferably cotton, black powder, and Baxtrin, which we have. So we need black gunpowder and string. I mean, I could just tear off a piece of my clothing, right? I mean, I guess it is pretty cold, so probably not. String should be coated with a thin layer of Baxtrin, which acts as an adhesive. The string is then carefully rolled into the gunpowder and left to dry at least a couple of minutes before use. Okay, dynamite. Invented by Alfred Noble in 1866, dynamite is commonly used in construction, mining, and demolition. It has proved far safer to handle than alternatives such as pure nitroglycerin, provided that it has been properly stored over time. The explosive component of dynamite is supposedly made safe by the presence of diatomaceous earth, a tendency to weep, making an old box of explosives liable to detonate on contact. Okay, small amount of sodium carbonate, 3 parts, nitroglycerin, okay, text unreadable, simply form into short sticks and wrap in paper. Okay, not even gonna try saying that. Oh, it's TNT. TNT was first discovered in 1863 by German chemist Joseph Wilbrand. It took some years before it yielded its true potential. It was because of the difficulty in making it explode and the lesser detonation in comparison to dynamite. The main advantage was discovered by the German Navy, who employed TNT's relative explosive stability in order to cause massive damage to British warships. Their torpedoes could be detonated inside a ship armor rather than exploding on contact, as did other shells. And then finally, Armstrong's mixture is included in this book as more of a point of interest. It is a viable chemical mix. The formula exists as somewhat of a legend in modern pyrotechnics, referenced by those knowledgeable enough to stay away from it as death mix. It is incredibly volatile, make it unsuitable for almost all potential applications, red phosphorus and barium. This mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed to minimize the risk to chemists. Sulfur is suitable for some or all of the barium. Slightly. Okay, got it. Okay, so that's... I wonder how much we're going to have to mess with that. What does the flare do? I wonder if the flare makes them go away. Okay, so we have Baxtrin. Okay, we have the lighter that we'll need to actually light it. And my guess is that we're going to be doing this. So we need string and black gunpowder, which we should be able to get in the explosives, which I think is where we're about to head out to now. Gilded, do you know how this game saves? Is it autosave function? He's back that way. Perhaps. Well, I'll tell you what, dude. If it doesn't autosave and I die, and I lose everything, we're just not going to play this game for the rest of today. I'll swap to something else and do it later. Is there some form of weapon if I have to defend myself? A barrel? Yeah, baby. See him get in here now. I'm already one step ahead. One step ahead. Okay. So, the workshop. And we have explosives over here. Let's go mess with the explosives to start. Cement mixer. Okay. Get him! Get him! Get him! This swinging sucks, by the way. Get out of here. Get out of here. You dumb dog. Jeez. What's going on, Rustbox? How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And now I'm hurt. Losing blood, but I should be okay. Okay, well that barrel didn't stop him at all. So that's cool. Alright, well, we got the first dog down. We should be a little bit safer now, right? Okay, I don't have a fuse. It's fine. We can probably find a fuse in the workshop, I think. I don't know what we need this for quite yet, but I'm sure we'll find a reason. Guessing it's probably up further, right? If I had to guess, it's probably up more. Alright, we do have 2 things of painkillers, too, so that's a thing. I prefer first aid kit, but if I'm injured, I can grin and bear it. Maybe that's what I gotta use. I don't know, man. Oh, hey, look, another map. Wasn't even looking at that yet. Okay, so we got the explosives, right? So now we have to go to the workshop. And my guess is that if we go up and to the left, it's going to be blocked off, right? Another place to hide. Okay, nothing in there. Yep, here we go. Shaft's caved in. Happened years ago. I shouldn't be risking my life like this. The whole facility could come down around me. Still, if I want to press on, I have to clear the obstruction somehow. There's something left here I could use. Okay, yep, that's fine. There must be the only exit. It's caved in. Jotted a note down just in case. Alright, so we need string. Here we go. I love my workshop. It has 2 great things. It is too great a hunting. What? It is too great a hunting ground to let others gorge their faces. One cannot help but feel for those without such delicate, mousy morsels on which to munch. For red ate ravenously of their flesh today and shall continue to do so. It is possible, thanks solely to the button pad I installed, and yet Red's mind is working somewhat backwards today. Okay, so my guess is that it's what, 812? I'm not a genius here, but I do believe that it might be trying to hint at me that the Ooh, perfect. There we go. Don't forget 4. Did I miss? Okay, I did miss 4. I'll double check it when I get back to that section. Can I light this? Can I? Wait, hold on. Ooh. Okay, so it does work. You can light those. That's nice. Okay, so we have to go to the workshop now. Yeah, I think I like this thing more than the flashlight. Flashlight's like, okay, but... like, this thing is nice and bright. Okay. Into the workshop we go, I guess. Okay, what do we got here? Pull this up. Take a quick little look at this again. Okay, so it's 8412, I'm guessing. 8. God, I'm a genius. Okay, now I don't know if we're alone in here or not, so... brilliant. One step closer to setting off the explosive without losing my vital body parts. What? Apparently I just picked up some string, so that's nice. That has to... yeah. Okay, so we have to find gunpowder somewhere. Hey, look, another one of these. That's good. Go take a look at this. Ah, it's so bright. These must be tied into what's going on here. If I keep experimenting, I may discover something useful or have a heart attack. I'll do it again. Okay, or not. Okay, let's go into that in a second, unless this goes out. Piece of ice reflecting light, or more likely my imagination, but something's definitely catching my eye under these rocks. It's pick. I bet this is a better weapon too. Nope. Just nope. I bet this is a better weapon. I bet this is a better weapon. I hope so. Good question. I don't know what it's used for either. I thought maybe if it had a hopper, it would be like a crusher of some sort, but not really. Yeah. Dang it. I don't think this will work. Nah. Alrighty, cool. Hello? Did I hear a footstep? Not a fan of that, by the way. More spider webs. I hope that hole was there before the spiders and not the other way around. Yeah, well. Be a little sneaky, you know? Okay. Grab onto that. So it's just like a little flare hidden there? Okay, okay. Okay, so there's an electric fence here. Is there any wires or anything? Doesn't look like it. No, there is. There is. I don't know what you're so freaked out about against a couple of spiders, you know? It's just a couple of spooters. Look how friendly they're probably gonna be, you know? Is this... You think you got inspiration from Amnesia the Bunker from this? Well, I mean, it's the same team, isn't it? Tasty spiders. Delicious spiders. Okay, so there's got to be a way to turn it on. I just don't know. So he's got, like, cords running this way. So I thought maybe it would have something to do with this, but I don't know what it would do with this. Unless I gotta get something. Nothing up there. Yeah, I definitely can't jump it, that's for sure. Oh, there's a barrel. Hold on. I have an idea. I can't grab that. Can I grab this? Can I... Let me grab some of these and see if I can, like, make a plank to walk over it. I don't know if this is gonna work. I feel like it should work, but, you know. Oh. God, I'm good. Look at me go. Nice. Let's turn that off for now. Okay. Door looks very weak and old. Does it now? Yes. Homemade cherry bombs. Probably soaked now, though. Okay, nothing too practical here. Dynamite, huh? Hey, gunpowder keg. Okay, cool. Let's, Aw, what? More painkillers, okay. Can I, like... There we go. Okay, right. With any luck, one fuse ready to go. Okay, so that probably has to go into the keg or whatever. I think... I'm waiting for the spiders to jump me, but they haven't yet. I don't know why. I feel like they're just... not wanting to hang out with me, you know? Okay, the dog